Hello, my dear children. Today we can continue the chapter Diversity of Animals, Unit 4. We have some more activities to complete this chapter. Today we can do it. The first activity is in page number 53. Patterns in animals. Have you ever seen the patterns on their body? If you have seen any animals, the body is covered by the skin. Okay, that pattern, the patterns of different animals will be different. So here they have given 8 patterns. So your work is name the animals that have the following patterns on their body. I made your work little easier. You see, above that I have written with pencil. These are the 8 animals. You just identify which animal is having this following pattern. The next activity is about feather. You know that some animals are having feathers which is covering their body. So you need to name here the animals. Name the animals whose bodies are covered with feathers. You can write some animal's name, bird's name and all you can include here. Okay, the next question is what are the functions of feather? You know that feathers are used for birds for flying. So first function I have written here, it is used for flight and to protect the body. The feathers are protecting the body against the strong wind or cold temperature and all. Then the next question, how are the feathers used by a flying bird? Flying birds are used feathers for flight, to fly. The next question, observe the penguin. Here picture has given penguin. What is the function of feathers in them? Penguins are using the feathers for flying? No, penguins are using for feathers for diving in the water. Okay, diving in the water. The next question, what about other water birds, other aquatic birds? How do feathers help them to keep the body temperature? If you have observed the feathers of some water birds like duck and all, you may see that their feathers are having a waxy coating. The smooth coating will be there. So the feathers will not become wet. If the feathers are wet means what happen? They cannot fly. If they are flying means the water weight also will be there. They will feel difficulty in their flying. So in the water birds, the feathers are covered by waxy coating. So feathers will not wet. The next activity from page number 54. Ears are different. We know that different animals are having different shapes of ears. So ears are different for different animals. How do animals hear sound? How they are hearing the sound? So sound is vibrations traveling through the air. If somebody call you, you can hear means that sound from that body, it is traveling to your ears. So how it is traveling? That we can do an activity in the live class. We can understand how the sound is vibrating, how the sound is traveling. Okay, we can discuss in the live class. So you can write the answer here. Sound is vibrations traveling through the air. Okay, the next question is, can you identify the animals which have the following ears? Write their name. So you can identify those animals. Here these many animals are there. Identify it and write the names. By looking the pinna of these animals you can write. The next question, what is pinna? The ears seen outside the body are called pinna. The next question is, what is the peculiarity of these animals? I have written the answer below that. Animals are having pinna. Animals with pinna. Okay. How do they make use of pinna? And observe the movement in cow when its cuff disappear. How the cow will understand it has gone from the place. This and all you need to look. Today you have one more activity. Observe the animals. Which are the animals are nearby. You can just observe the cat and all. You can see how they are understanding the sound. In case of cat and all, if somebody is moving, the cat will not turn fast. It can rotate its pinna. Okay, so the pinna will collect the sound. Okay, in case of elephant, it is having a large pinna. So pinna will collect more sound and it will give the sound vibration to the ears. We have a eardrum inside the ear. Okay, so pinna will collect the sound vibration from the air and give to the ear drum. Okay, then we will understand the sound. So in the same page you can see a picture of cock. Can you see any pinna here? There is no pinna. External projections are not there. Pinna is not there. Okay, external ear is absent here, but they have a small hole. There it is labeled ear canal. Through that hole, the sound vibration can enter. So, what about the birds? Birds are having internal ear. That means external pinna is not there. Only a small hole will be there. Through that hole, the sound vibration will travel. It will enter. Okay. So, you can write what about the birds? You can write internal ears. Internal ears are present. Haven't they ears? Yes, of course they have ears, but their ears are different from other animals. Okay, observe the pores. Pore means small tiny hole on both the sides of the head of a hen. In hen, you can see both the side, the hole will be there, small tiny pore. Okay, and the birds also having the tiny pore that will be covered with the small feathers. So we cannot see the hole, but the hole will be there. Through that hole, it can hear the sound. What about frogs? How do they hear the sound? Look at the special marking on the head of the frog. It is called tympanum. Okay, tympanum is used to hear the sound by the frogs. Okay, tympanum is a thin piece of skin. Below the eye, there will be a small skin, very thin skin will be there inside the ear. Okay, when the air with the sound, okay, when it is traveling, when it enter to the tympanum, the skin will be moving backward and forward. When it moves, the frog can understand the sound. They have no pinna and pore. Okay, in the case of other animals like cow, cat, dog and all, we understood their pinna is present. In the case of birds, we understood that there is a small pore, tiny hole is present. But here in case of frog, it is having a tympanum. It is having a small piece of skin to understand the sound. Okay, now we can discuss about how the snake can hear the sound. Actually, the snake is not having any ear to hear the sound. Then how does the snake dance? Have you seen a snake dancing according to the music somebody has given? Somebody means a trained person. If he or she is giving a music, the snake will be dancing according to the music. Okay, how means the snake can follow the movement of the piper. When he is playing the music, at the same time he will also just move that. Okay, according to that movement, snake will also dance. Then how can a snake can understand if any animal is coming near to it? Because snake is a reptile. You know that snake will be always moving on the land. Okay, if somebody is moving, we when we are walking and all, we are stamping and all, the movement which we are giving on the land, that will be traveling. Okay, that movement will travel. The vibration will travel through the land. So it will be reaching to the snake. So snake is complete body is on the land, no? So it can understand the vibration of other animals' movement. So it will feel the sound. Like this animal world is full of diversities. Diversity means variety. We have different varieties of animals in this world. If we are understanding about that, it will be very, very interesting.